everybody, my name is Mike. Today I'm gonna review this Fender Jaguar crafted in Japan. Her name is Julia. The color is ocean turquoise metallic, ocean or that, with matching headstock. First I'm gonna explain a little bit of history about Jaguars, then what are all the switches for, and some sounds, and then some known issues and my conclusions about this guitar. So I hope you enjoy. Jaguar's got two circuits. First, the upper position of this switch controls the neck pickup, and it controls it by using these two mini pods. That's what this is for. It sounds more or less like this. Then the lead circuit, it's controlled by this plate here. When the switches are turned upside, when switches are up, they're on. This is like a treble booster. It's a cut switch, and with the both pickups on and without the cut, it sounds like this. The sound is kind of trebly, but that's just because the pods in this guitar, this one is 1 meg or 1K, no, 1000K or 1 meg, so that's why it's so trebly. If you're trying this guitar, you put the cut on, you turn out the bridge pickup, and you play, it's gonna be like, if you're playing it loud in an amplifier, it's gonna be like very trebly and not that pleasant to hear. But if you turn out the tone switch and you make it go just like 1/4, you're gonna have like a tele sound, because the pickups are a Strat sound, because the pickups are very similar to the Strat, and Strats, I think, so they have the 250K pod, so that's it's very versatile. You can get any sound, and it's very characteristic. If you play with the neck pickup and the cut on, and just the neck pickup on, it sounds more or less like this. As I said, it's very versatile, and it's really cool because you can play for hours and still get different sounds. You can play with tone knobs, the switches, the circuits. You'll never get tired, and you can find a sound you really like, and that is a sound of your own. This is the lead circuit with the cut on. Just the neck pickup without the other circuit. It sounds more or less like this. That's it. You can, the sounds just vary from the, you can get like thousands of different tones. It's just, you have to try it. So you have to try it. So my overall point of view of this guitar is like they tried to make an over the top great guitar better than Strats, and I think they really did. So they, of course this is a Japanese issue, but it's great. Like the neck on this guitar, it's the greatest thing you'll ever play. You'll try one, I swear. If you try one, you'll never quit. It's got this radius, and it's so thin, but at the time it's fast and comfortable. It's incredible. It's 22 frets. The scale it's 23 and a half, I think so. I don't really remember, but I swear it's the best neck I ever play. Like I use this guitar for practicing and everything, can get my hands out of here. The no niches, and the thing that they mostly failed for, I think so, it's like the floating tremolo. It's kind of hard to adjust because it's got this locking system that's actually really well thought. It's a mechanical memory for your tuning, because if you're playing and you're using the floating tremolo and string breaks, the pressure is gonna decrease, so it would get all out of tune. But with a simple push and the lock in the right position, it would get right on tune. There's drawings in the internet showing how it works. If you're like, what is he talking about, you can check it. But it's actually a great idea, but not that easy to adjust. I'm still having a little bit of trouble, but I almost had it. The other problem is another thing with, I think they failed, is the saddles, the bridge, because they're like this. I actually changed the bridge for a Mustang bridge, and I have no problems at all. It became the greatest guitar. I did this because I play with 0.10 millimeters guitars, strings, so it's harder when you're playing with that saddles, the strings, because it's like a screw, they jump from how they call it, well, from little hole to little hole, so you have to use higher gauge strings. If you use like 12 or 11s or 12s, you won't have this problem, but it's really painful to play with those strings. So I decided to change the saddles, and it's great. I have no problems, and I have no tuning problems. A lot of people complain about tuning problems. I think that's because of the bridge, and I think that's all. The pickups, they sound great, amazing when they're clean. They're squeaky with distortion, but of course, if you want your guitar like to have vintage specs and everything, you have to change the whole wiring and the pickups, because I think it's got no shielding, and if it's got shielding, it's shitty shielding. And one thing I found in this guitar, well, one problem I had, it's that one of the switches didn't work, so I took her back to the store, and they changed the switch, and it still didn't work. Bad for Fender, they did a really bad job. I was really pissed. And finally they changed the switch for American switches, but they left one screw that it's not from here, so I'm really pissed with Fender. They had really bad service. That's almost everything. This is gonna be a long video, sorry, but that's a lot of things to explain about this guitar. You can put the mute. The mute is that little thing that's like a fluffy thing that makes your string sound like mute, like if you have your hand in. You can check videos of that on the internet. They're all over the place, and that's almost anything. Once you try an offset guitar, I think you'll never go back to anything else. I love Jaguars. I'm gonna stick to Jaguars the rest of my life, and it definitely touched myself. Not that way.